Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those assembled. Welcome once again to the World Storytelling Cafe.com. And today is probably one of our most favorite events, and that is the Young International Storytellers. And today, two of my favorite princesses are lined up and ready to go to tell us stories. The first one will be Princess Divija, and the second one will be Princess Jasname. And so, 5, 4, 3. That's not following the count, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zed, or Zero, as we say in USA. Princess Divija, take it away. No, don't go away. You're up. Tell your story, please.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Over fires and dashing through the snow, and a one-horse hopping sleigh. All over the fields, laughing all the way. Bells on bob, trails and rings, making skies bright. What fun it is to ride and sing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hello everyone, I'm Divija, and today I'm here to narrate a story, a Christmas story. So let's begin. It was a beautiful December day with clear blue sky and snow-covered treetops. Christmas was in the air, but up in Santa's place there was a sign of despair. Santa had fallen sick. Santa says, "Ho, ho, ho! Oh dear, how will my children feel when they don't receive my gifts this year?" Suddenly he heard a sound outside. He looked out the window and saw his 4 reindeers greeting him. They all seemed a little out of breath, as if they had just finished a long trip. Ho, ho, ho! Santa walked a bit close to them and rubbed his eyes and saw. He could not believe what he saw, for behind the reindeers there was a long train of sledge, carrying little children wearing colorful attires. Ho, ho, ho! Oh, such a delight for the eyes! One by one they hopped out and jumped on the snow towards the Santa. Please come in. Please continue. Please come in, Santa called out curiously. Came first a little girl hugging a teddy bear in her hands. Little girl, I heard that you were sick, Mr. Santa, so I'm here to gift you my teddy bear who will keep you. He will keep you company. Why? Thank you, my little girl, Emma. This is Santa Claus. He knew everyone. The little boy hopped out from the train and was holding a red packet. Ho, ho, ho! What a wonderful! Dear Paul, I know everybody. And one by one, the children came through the Santa's door, each carrying a special gift, wishing Santa speedily recovered. He recovered. Ho, ho, ho! Wow, this looks so great. All the children gathered around in a big circle. Emma says, Santa, which present do you like the most? Ho, ho, ho! Emma, my dear little ones, it is the love, kindness that each one have shown me today, which is the best present ever in my life. He looked fondly at the eyes and he was feeling too good this time. Ho, ho, ho! Dear children, this is the true meaning of Christmas: love, sharing, and kindness. And with that, Santa gave each child, everyone there, a big hug and wished Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Jingle bells, jingles all the way. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
That was absolutely adorable and enjoyable. And do you have to go right now? Oh, I guess you did. All right. So for those who are listening in from other social medias, our wonderful young storytellers from India, it is actually around 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I think, where they are. And they're staying up late to tell stories, but then they have to go to bed because they have to be up early in the morning to go to school. So, Divija, thank you. As always, Princess, you delivered a wonderful story. And now we're preparing ourselves for Princess Jasmine. You're up.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasnami and I'm from India. Today I'm going to tell you a mischievous tale. That is the story of a mischievous dwarf. Hundreds of years ago, there lived a dwarf named Mozu. He was very naughty. He would always tease and make fun of others. And everyone used to tell him, Mozu, don't be so mischievous, don't be so naughty, otherwise you will get in trouble one day. The elders would used to advise him. Ha ha, I'm clever enough to escape from any trouble, said Mozu. Nothing will happen to me. One day, the elders decided to teach Mozu a lesson. They called him to a meeting. Mozu, there is a new meeting because there's a new danger to the dwarfs. A terrible creature has arrived in our land. He wants to eat all of us. Now, you can only save us because you are the cleverest among all of us. And as you say that nothing can make me go to trouble. So he said that you are the chosen one to fight against that big giant. Mozu was terrified. A creature that eats dwarfs? He screamed. Yes, Mozu. Now you have to get rid of us, of this creature. And we think you are brave enough to do this. And then, all right. Moses stammered with fear. But where will I find him? He asked his elders. And the elders replied, he doesn't stay at one place. You will have to search for him. The last he was seen was near the old palace, said the elders. The meeting was dismissed. Moses stood alone, wondering what to do. The next day, he started his search for the terrible big creature. First, I shall go near to the old palace because they saw that giant there. Moses thought, and he went to the old palace. The path was dark and frightening. All of a sudden, there came a witch in front of Mozu. She was sitting on a broom. Hey, that looks funny, said Mozu, and laughed his mischievous laugh. He pulled the broom, and the witch got angry and cast a spell on Mozu. You naughty one, you make fun of me. If my magic doesn't fail, there you'll get a tail. And then Instantly, there grew a tail on Mozo's back. Getting horrified, Mozo ran away. Some miles ahead, Mozo saw a giant under a tree. To Mozo, the giant appeared as a big mountain. He climbed his feet and he climbed up his feet and started dancing. The giant was annoyed as Moses was just dancing without stopping. He picked the dwarf in his hands and he blew him away. May you always walk on your toes, uttered the giant. And that is your punishment for annoying this big giant. Mozo was shocked to see that he was not able to place his heel on the floor. There were always an inch up. So, will I really have to walk on my toes for every year? He thought and he worried. Mozo was terrified. He decided to give up his search and return to his home. When Mozo returned to his native land, he found all other dwarfs laughing at him. See what a funny creature that is, shouted the dwarfs. They laughed and mocked and they made fun of Mozo, pointing at his tail. Go away, you strange creature, they said. I am Mozo. I am your friend, cried Mozo. Don't you recognize me? Mozo? But Mozo didn't have a tail. How can we accept you in our community? Said the young dwarf. Actually, I teased a witch and she cast spell on me, said Mozo. This tail is given by the witch. And the way you walk, it is quite unlike us, pointed another dwarf. That's the curse of a giant whom I teased by dancing on his feet, said Mozo. Say whatever you want, but we can't include you in our community, shouted the dwarfs. Go away, just go away. Mozo now started crying. I am sorry. I know that I have been punished by the witch and the giant for being mischievous, but don't separate me from your community. I promise to correct my ways. I will give up my mischievous and troublesome ways. All the dwarfs then decided to forgive Mozo and give him a chance to reform. They also disclosed to Mozo that there was no such strange giant in the land. All that was just to teach Mozo a lesson, said the elder dwarf. Mozo went back to his home and never played tricks on anyone again. He became a good dwarf and was loved by all and forever. Thank you.
I knew it. I knew it. Another wonderful, beautiful story by another wonderful princess, Jasnamay. Yes. Oh, I am so proud, especially proud of our young storytellers from India, because they stay up late to join us, even though they have to go to school first thing in the morning. And I believe we have another storyteller. So first, another round of applause for Princess Jasnamay. And hello, I see that. Hey, who am I speaking? Who am I hearing from now?
Yeah, here I am Purna from India. Today I'm not well, that is why I am not on my video. And there is another storyteller from India, from our school. She is Avisha.
Yes, I was about to introduce her, but go ahead. And wait, before I forget, please, we're sending you healing energy. Get well quickly and completely.
Okay.
So do you want to introduce her?
Yeah, Avisha, you introduce yourself and start with her.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
I am Avisha. Today I am going to narrate a beautiful story about Mambi, the little monkey. Mambi was a little monkey, but she had a very big smile. She lived in a tall mango tree. At the highest branch of the tree, there lived Coco, the crow. She had 3 chicks and said, I'm going to fly high with my babies, boasted Coco. Then Mommy became very sad. I cannot fly. I wish I could fly like Coco. Next to the mango tree, there was a shallow pond. There lived Tonga, the turtle. Mombi saw that Tonga was relaxing in the water. Then Mombi became very sad. I cannot swim. I wish I could swim like Tonga. It was nice. Everyone in the jungle was sleeping. In the middle of the night, Mombi woke up and saw the whole jungle was on fire. The dry grass around the pond was burning and Tonga was trapped. Tonga shouted, Please help me, Mombi, help me. Then Mombi forgot her fear and jumped into the pond, took Tonga out of the pond, and saw the mango tree was also burning. Then Mombi shouted, Coco, fly out of the tree now with your baby. Then Coco cried, I cannot come. My babies are too young. Then Mombi jumped into the fire, climbed the highest branch of the tree, snatched Coco's nest with its babies, and shifted it to a safe place. Then Tonga and Coco cried, Thank you, Mombi, for saving our lives. We wish we were as brave as you, Mombi. We wish we could jump like you. You're a hero, Mombi. Then Mombi smiled and learned a lesson. So, friends, what did you learn from this story? We all are special and we should never think that we were someone else. And we should be thankful for what we have. Thank you. Hope you all like the story.
We enjoyed the story. How old are you, if I may ask? How old are you? 5?
6 years.
6. Wow. And you're already a very, very good storyteller. Oh, I can't wait for you to join us again. Please come as often as possible. Wow, that was fantastic. We've had 3 great storytellers today, and they've gone from ages 6 to, I think, 10 or 12. That is magnificent. Alas, 2 of them have already signed off because they have to be up early in the morning. So, Avisha, did you hear the other 2 tell their stories?
Yes.
Would you like to talk about what you liked about their stories?
The way they narrated.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. All right, all right. Anything else you'd like to say?
David has given amazing. Can you see that, Avisha?
Spider-Man will be proud of you, David.
Thank you.
Okay, so I tell you what, why don't we let the adults talk about the 3 storytellers that told today, and we'll take it from there. We'll start with, is that Anita? would you like to say something about our storytellers today? Okay. Perna, would you like to say something about our storytellers today?
Yeah, they were amazing as usual, and it's a great platform. It's a great platform. Children are growing with their own stories and they are taking interest day by day. Like I have come with a one child on very first week. Then in my class, there are many child who wish to come here and they wish to perform. So I can see the change in their storytelling and in their interest. And this is lovely platform to share the feelings and share the story. That's it.
All right, thank you. I hope you also encourage them to join us on Fridays when we have storytelling for children.
Yes.
We have storytellers from around the globe who are featured on Friday. David has been featured to tell stories, and I think, now see, I'll get in trouble. The queens from India, you pop up under different names, and I get confused. So I'm not going to call out an individual name. I'm just going to say the queen mothers from India, I believe, have told a story or two on Fridays as well. So I hope you join us on Friday. Let's go to Divija's mom. And did you wish to make a comment or two about our young storytellers?
Hello, good evening. And probably, which time is in Washington?
It is almost noon, almost 12, almost lunchtime.
And which time?
When we go ahead.
And okay, and which time is in Britain, David? It's about 10 o'clock, probably.
Oh, it's 7 o'clock in the evening.
7 o'clock in the evening. Okay, so good evening. It's 10:30 p.m. in India, and Avisha, you narrated your story very nicely. Mr. Babasi and Mr. David, let me tell you, she is with us. I taught her last year, and she is very expressive, and the way she narrates, and she creates her own stories, and she performed in a competition, and she stood first in that storytelling competition. Avisha, well done, keep coming. And Divija, since 2020, I believe she's coming in the cafe, and she worked with Hands Up Project also, and she performed very well, and she's exploring herself, and the day by day, the change which I am seeing, and she's very much confident now. And thank you so much, Mr. John Rowe, Mr. Babasi, and Mr. David for giving our platform. Thank you so much.
The pleasure is ours. You know, one of the responsibilities of storytellers and elders, and David, you are an elder. One of the responsibilities of storytellers and elders is to pass on and to encourage the tradition to be continued. So if we, in some small way, are encouraging the tellers of tomorrow to tell their tales today, wow, tongue twister, then we are honored, and the honor is ours. So thank you very much. Avija, you told your story very well. I was riveted, which is an American, Anglo-American expression meaning you had my attention, you know. So David, we're going to give you the floor now. I hope I didn't overlook anyone.
Hello, hi everybody. Lovely to be here. I'm back home in Exeter in the UK now. And I'd like to say to Avisha, welcome, like everybody else, welcome, because what you brought today was really, really special, Avisha. Wonderful storytelling.
Thank you, sir.
Avisha, can I ask you, that story, it sounded very familiar with the bird and the turtle and the mango, but Abhilasha just said that you also create your own story. So was this a story that you made up? Or was this
Sometimes I create my own story.
And
Yes.
this story you told today, is this a traditional story?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And is it a story from India?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love the way you told it. It was so,
Thank you.
I could imagine every moment. I was there in the story with you. So thank you very, very much. Please come back again next week
And Friday.
Sure, sir.
and Friday. And I'd like to say to Jasname, if you're watching back and listening to the comments at the end, Jasname, wonderful as always. And you know, we're all learning in our life, like the dwarf in your story. So thank you very much. And Divija, thank you very much for putting us in the Christmas spirit. So I think Abhilasha wants to say something.
There is a request from Babasi.
I
I'm
have a
left out
request.
with my carol. I'm left out with my carol, and Friday I'll join and I'll finish it off. I'll sing. I prepared a carol for you all for Christmas.
She has a nice voice.
Wow.
She got me to sing.
Why don't we hear it
I
now?
will not let you,
Because
today
she's
you will
over
not let me
18.
sing. This is young storytelling session,
Okay.
and I'm just 18 plus.
So you're joining us Friday?
Yes.
All right. All right. That should be interesting. That's going to be very interesting.
I just
Oh.
wanted to finish by saying thank you very much to Divija again for putting us in the Christmas spirit. Look, here we are. We've got the Christmas spirit going on here. Santa is already preparing. Divija, do you like the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa's already on his way. And I think John, there's something going on here. Why is John not here? Is it because really John Rowe is the real Santa Claus?
Yes, I know.
Father
I
Christmas.
know.
Yeah.
Is real Santa.
He is Father Christmas.
Father
I have a
Christmas.
question. In the United States, all across the United States, TV stations, weather stations track the coming of Santa, Saint Nick, Father Christmas, whatever you call him. I'm wondering, do they do that in India and do they do that in the UK?
Definitely in the UK, yes.
All right, all right. You know,
We also
see that-
celebrate the Christmas like that only.
who's
Look,
talking?
we've got
Yes, I was waiting for them to come on camera. We have
Yeah, yeah.
Nigeria. We have the reading room with us today.
hello.
Greetings. Do you want to tell a story today? Unmute. Do you want to tell a story today?
Hi, Abimbola.
Hi, Radia.
Thank you for remembering it. I get confused sometimes. All right. So while they're working with their volume, just a reminder, this Sunday coming up, I will be doing a special Kwanzaa, a Kwanzaa special. So if you're curious about what Kwanzaa is and you want to hear a great and fantastic story, please tune in this Sunday. It's 6 p.m. UK time. So that's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please come. I guarantee you're going to have a good time. Reading room, now you're on the side. Are you going to tell us a story? Radia, right? Princess
I think
Radia, are you
she-
going to tell us a story?
I
Hi,
think
Radia.
she's setting her camera and
Okay.
Radia.
Will you
No,
tell
I-
me the time for Friday, Babasi?
I'm sorry, repeat.
Will you tell me the Friday's timing?
Oh, Friday is 6 p.m. UK time.
Okay.
So all times unless otherwise specified are UK time. And a lot of time you'll hear me say Eastern Standard Time, which is what it is in the United States. So it's 6 p.m. UK time, but it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am. And she's still adjusting her camera. Oh, okay. She's getting us there. I sent a message to the Queen Mother of Princess Divija. If you send that address, I can send them a direct link. All right. I did send you a second email with a direct link, an open link. So anyone with access to that email should be able to open that video.
I will share you the email ID. Okay.
I'm
I'll mail
thinking,
you.
Babasi,
I'll mail you.
that our family friends in Nigeria, maybe they haven't realized about the earlier starting time. So maybe Radia doesn't realize that we've already had the other stories. Do you think?
I think that might be good. Let me ask her. Princess Radia, and now, is that your mom or your sister?
You're being very kind
Okay.
to Rashidat. She's going to be very happy to think that she's
No,
your sister.
They look like sisters. Okay, so
I'm quite happy.
just a
Okay,
reminder,
so-
we now start a half an hour earlier.
Oh,
So
okay,
we start
didn't
at
know.
no, and that's what David was just saying, that maybe you didn't know. We start a half hour earlier because our young storytellers in India, they're up at 10 and 11 o'clock at night, and they have to be at school first thing in the morning. So we edged it up to accommodate them as well. So now give me the UK time, David, that we start.
Yeah, now we're starting 4:30 at UK time.
Right.
So we've had the other stories already, Radia and Rashidat. So if Radia would like to tell a story now, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so she's ready. Thank you.
All right. And just before you tell your story, if you hear what sounds like a little animal growling in the background, that's my stomach. It is lunchtime where I am. And after we finish this, I have to go feed my stomach. So, Radia, Princess Radia, it is yours. Please share your story.
The name of my story is Sonny Goes Treasure Hunting. One day, Sonny the duck was bored, very bored. He wanted to do something. He'd been playing with his jumpy spider for hours. He wanted to do something. He went to his mom. His voice was louder than the vacuum cleaner his mom was using. Mom, I'm bored. Can you play with me? I'm doing some work now, please. Then he went to his uncle. Uncle, can you play with me? I'm bored. Not right now. I'm busy with the weeds. I wish I had the time to be bored, he said. Then he went to his grandma. He called his friend Katie, but she was going to visit her aunt. And then he went to his grandmother. His grandmother said, when I was young, when your mom was young, I used to set up treasure hunts for her. Would you like to go treasure hunting? Oh, yes, please, yes. And so his grandmother said he should sit there and not to peek when she wanted to set the treasures. She came back. She said, look for a teapot. He searched the kitchen. He even checked under the table. At last, he found it in the sink. He opened it. He found the paper. The paper led to a pair of boots to his bed. And when he went to his bed, in his bed, he found a whistle. And also with the whistle, there was a picture of Wellington boots.
and he knew where to find those, so he set off to his Wellington boots, and when he tipped them upside down, a bouncy ball flew, and a picture of the garden of the watering can. Uncle Jake was about to fill the watering can when his mom said, "Stop, stop!" And then he opened inside the watering can, and then he found a paper of trees, and then to tell them where to find the treasure. They looked everywhere. Sonny was worried that the others would find it before him. But he shouted, "He found it, he found it, he found it." Inside was a big bag of balloons, a crown and a tiara, and a big bar of chocolate. He put on the crown and said, "I am a king, I am a king, I am a king." The end.
I never know what to expect from you, Princess Radia, but I'm always amazed. Thank you for your wonderful story. Were you, I guess you didn't hear the other storytellers, but just a reminder, we're half an hour earlier now. So David, what is that time, UK time again?
4:30 UK time.
PM, yes. And I keep asking you, David, because I know I'm going to say the American time, and that will completely confuse everybody. So let's do this. We enjoyed your story, Princess. Will either your sister or the one who insists she's your mom, I still think she's your sister, but will either of them be telling stories today? Oh, wait, your mom can't tell stories today because she's just a little bit over 18. Darn it.
Like
Sorry,
me.
Mom, I set you
Like
up.
me.
Just a little,
Yes.
just a little over
Just a
18.
little, just a little. You know,
Just a
isn't it amazing how the daughters look so much like their moms? I mean, really, it's like they look so much like him. I'm not surprised that they have a storytelling talent as well, because the moms also have storytelling talent. So I think that's wonderful. So what we're going to do, since the mom is just a little bit over 18, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Divija's mom and David to to comment about Princess Radia's storytelling. And let's start. Go ahead.
Princess Radia. Hello. Unmute. Yes. Hi, good evening. I'm from India, and my daughter used to come every Tuesday in the World Storytelling Cafe, and I welcome you. And Radia, you were very good, and you narrated your story very nicely, and your face is very expressive, I must tell you. Thank you so much. And as Babasi said, keep coming.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Radia, it's always a joy to hear your stories. And was that a story that you made up today, or was it a story that you learned from a book or from your mum?
It's from a book.
Ah, so why did you choose it? Is it one of your favorite books?
Because I just made a treasure box today.
You made a treasure box?
Yes.
And what's your favorite thing in your treasure box, or is it secret?
The crown and the tiara.
The crown and the tiara. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, because you deserve them. You're a fantastic storyteller.
And the sword.
Ah, now that's something else. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you, Radia. Thank you very much for your story. Wonderful as always. I agree with what Abhilasha says. You're such an expressive, natural storyteller. Fantastic.
Thank you.
And I also want to welcome Amita. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, who is just joining us. And I encourage you to join us every Tuesday for our Young International Storytellers session, 18 and younger. And also on Fridays at 6 p.m. UK time. Did I get that right, David? Nod your head. When we have stories for children, and we have a variety of storytellers featured. And sometimes when time permits, we allow audience members to tell a tale. And on Sundays, we have a story round, which is the equivalent of open mic for storytellers at 6 p.m. UK time. I'm getting it. But this Sunday, we have a special guest, a very special guest, who's going to tell us about Kwanzaa. And
it's Babasi.
And it will be an interesting special indeed. So we invite everybody to join us on Tuesdays for International Young Storytellers, Fridays for Stories for Children, family friendly, and Sundays we have an open mic, or what we call a story round, where if you're in the audience and you want to tell a story, you're more than free to do so. But this Sunday is a special. And if the special ends a little early, we'll see what we can do. But it's going to be a special, and I invite everyone to join. Reading Room, we miss you. We do. I mean, you've become, yes, we miss you. So please, we hope that you will be joining us in the future. And so wait, I think I have a little bit of business to take care of. Let me find my notes. I don't call them cheat slips. I have to call them my memory notes. I can't blame my memory on being older, because my memory has always been strange. Let me see. Today is the 21st. So the only note I don't have a note for this Friday. So I will check. I'm gonna have to ask you to check back.
Babasi.
Yes.
Friday night. This.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. How could I?
There's only one story.
Thank you, David. See, I'm on an entirely different calendar. Thank you, David. I guess you could say I'll be over the moon. Yes. Oh, a little trivia fact. Did you know that only female reindeers keep their antlers during the winter? That gives a whole new meaning to the reindeer stories. But anyhow, yes, that's right. And on Saturday will be Christmas Day proper. And I will probably have the itis on Sunday. By the way, if you don't know what the itis is, in the American South, and probably throughout parts of North America, northern USA, when you eat a lot, the only thing you want to do after eating is sleep. So we call that the itis. So we eat, our bellies get full, and then we want to sleep. But itis or not, I will be here Sunday, which is the first day of Kwanzaa, goes from the 26th to January 1st. Unapologetic plugs. Hope you will join us, David, if you can. It's so glad seeing you rested after your international adventure. So we're glad that you joined us today. And David, did you have anything you wanted to say before I wrap things up?
I just wish you, I wish you all a very, very peaceful few days. And it's obviously Christmas where I am, and it's Christmas wherever we are, because Christmas doesn't just belong to the Christian community. Christmas belongs to the world. So let's share this celebration of peace and giving and light in the darkness.
Whoa, I couldn't have said it better myself. And I'm going to wish everybody, in addition to a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, I'm going to say Hiria Kwanzaa, which means happy Kwanzaa in Swahili. I think I got that right. And so I just put that down in the chat. I think that we've done a great job today, so once more, a round of applause for all our young storytellers. and for the storytellers pretending to be people's moms when they're really their sisters. And on behalf of John Rowe and the rest of the storytellingcafe.com, I just want to wish everybody prosperity. May 2022 bring you and yours all that you need, if not all that you want. All right. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday. In the meantime, be safe and be joyous and be prosperous. Take care.
Good night.
Good afternoon. I'm going to fix lunch.
Bye.
We are going to
I
have
will look for
peaceful sleep. We are going to
I will
have
look-
peaceful sleep.
I will look for your email.
Yes, definitely. I'll definitely just after some time.
But
I'll
were
check.
you able to open it? You were able to open it, yes?
I am able to open it, but when I'm sharing to the other people, they are
Right.
not able to.
I didn't give permission. I started to, but I wasn't sure if you wanted that. So I sent a second email, and the second email, if anyone can open it. Did you get my second? Did you read my second email?
Let me try. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and if not, let me know today so I can send it because of the time difference.
Yes.
Okay.
After some, let me have the dinner, then I'll text you. Okay.
Okay, so you'll be having dinner, I'll be having lunch.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right. Until the next time, Amita, please feel free to join us. I did respond to you in the chats, but you're always welcome to join us and encourage your friends and families to join us as well. And who knows, maybe one day you decide you want to tell a story as well.
Amita, she's with us. Me, Amita, and we both are together, and we are working in the same school since many years. I think she is facing some network issue. That is why she's not able to just switch on her camera. But
Okay, so
Actually, I came to know late. So today I couldn't be able to switch on my camera, but definitely next time I'll be switching on my camera as well. Today is the first time and I liked it very much. Thank you so much. And I want to be the part of this. Thank you so much.
all right. See, I love it. I love it. Did I say I love it?
I also love it. Yay!
You sound just like your daughter when you did that. I see where she gets her melodious voice from and her rhythms. Oh, you guys in India are just so. Say again.
She is a melodious singer, you know, and when she will join in, definitely she's going to sing a very good song for you all.
Okay, all right. So you heard my attempt to sing that I sent to you?
Yes.
And yes, I do sing baritone when I can sing. So my voice gets, yeah, it does. I know it sounds so different, you know, because you expect maybe a tenor from me, but when I sing baritone. And not complaining. I just need to I need to practice so that I can sing more consistently. All right, good folk.
Together, sir.
Good night.
Say again, Amita.
I said we'll do it together.
Amita, the last time I sang, my deaf neighbor told me not to. And that's pretty bad. No, I'm exaggerating. We'll see what happens. I can sing 12 days out of the year. I just never know which 12 days it's going to be. All right, Ali, we're not going to keep you up much longer. Thank you very much, my friend. As always, you did a great job flying the magic carpet, as John Rowe would say, and getting us from India to the UK to America and Nigeria and points beyond. So, my good friend, hopefully you're going to be with us Sunday.
Yeah, I will be there, Baba. You are welcome.
All right. So I will tune in a little early because I will have to do some screen shares. And you know, but anyhow, listen, I keep talking because that's what I do. Everyone take care. Until the next time, to be
I
continued.
wish to see.
Take
I
care,
wish
Baba.
to see
Take
Thompson
care,
next time. Who's
Rizija.
behind this? Who is
Wait a
behind
minute.
this?
Who's behind?
Who is behind
Um,
this? Magical
Ali does the technical aspect, and John Rowe is the curator. He's kind of like the well, he's the curator, the MC, the coordinator, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just sitting in filling his shoes.
I wish to see David Thompson next time.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
inshallah.
Just remind us.
Can somebody text him? We wish to meet Mr. David Thompson,
Which David?
the person who needs
The interpreter?
another one to express.
Okay,
David
I know which one you're
Thompson.
talking about. Right, because I think, correct me, Ali, don't we have 3 David Thomases or do we have 2?
We have just 2.
2, right.
Yeah.
And we'll work it out. Send me a
Oh,
send
I'll
me
send
an
you-
email about that.
Okay, I will. Okay, good
And-
night.
Good
Good
night.
night, my friend.
And Ali, would you do me a favor?
Yes, Baba.
I think I already have your email, but would you send me your email? I'm sending my email now before we sign off.
Okay, we'll send you my email.
babacgms@gmail.com. And yes, okay. So this time, seriously, I'm signing off. Take care, my friend. Take care, Amita, my new friend.
Thank you, sir. Take care. You too.
All right.